Oh, good morning, you guys.
Good morning. It's
Work life coffee.
oh, I didn't bring the bag out to show you guys, but worklifecoffee.com.
Showed you yesterday. .com.
Code Crockers.
Yeah, use code Crockers and
Get a free bag when you buy 4. You know,
it's chilly.
it's starting to get to where it's a little cold out here to do this.
Yeah, I just said we need to figure out a heater situation.
What do we? I guess we just used to bundle up and come outside.
Yeah, you'd put on your bibs and all that, but it's too much to get a fire going. But
We used to
I used to do that every day.
get a fire going to make the coffees.
Yeah, just to stay warm. Some of y'all don't even know that.
Lucy.
They already in
or
their play.
Lowrider.
It's both of them. They in there playing. Speaking of the dogs, update on Cowboy.
Yeah.
If you guys, some of y'all have, but if you want to go check out K9 Solutions
On Facebook.
on Facebook, I will put it down in the comments. But it's just K9 Solutions out of Mounds or something like that. I think it says it on there. But there's pictures of old Cowboy, and they've been training, and all the other dogs are kind of like, ooh, and then he just sitting there, just very good. So we're very proud of our boy and the mission he's going on in life. So if you guys want to go like or follow the page, there's 2 different, I don't know the difference between it.
Yeah.
But go do that, and then you'll see, if you go on the post, you'll see a picture. He's right there in the top.
Yeah.
And it's Cowboy sitting down. Feel free to go like the page and then comment on that one and just say, thanks so much for helping Cowboy out. Crocker sent us over.
Yeah.
And I know they'll greatly appreciate it.
We're giving Cowboy
Yeah.
a good mission.
A great opportunity in life. Speaking of great opportunities in life, we have been working. My back hurts.
I was gonna ask you
so
how
bad.
your back.
Oh
feel.
my god.
My back hurts too, but I couldn't lift as much. I tried.
Yeah, you did put in the effort.
Yeah, I tried. I'm not a very strong woman. I'm mentally
Are you?
strong, but physically, no.
I still think mentally you can be stronger. There's some.
What?
I'm helping you train.
Okay.
Yeah. To do with me.
Yeah.
You'll never be strong enough for that, baby. Every day you'll wonder, should I take mental creatine? Is that what it's called? Creatine? Powder?
I don't know.
Anyways. Been building. If all goes according to plan, there should be a video today on the Crockers. If not, for any reason, it'll be out tomorrow. We're down to 1 video a week right now. And I'm not going to lie to y'all. I like it. I like it a lot. That wind's a little crisp.
I know the wind is crisp.
It's a little crisp.
I vote for a morning fire.
You gonna get out and build it?
Yeah.
All right, we'll see.
Remember when we first moved to this property? I'll get out, get the fire going.
Well, then I'm all for it. You get out, get it going. I'll come out and warm up.
We need a fire pit.
Yeah. We'll get there. What were we talking about?
1 video a week.
Oh yeah, 1 video a week, and I really like it right now, to be honest with y'all. As a content creator that normally posts a lot more, going down to once a week is a huge change, and it's I don't know if it's good or bad for the algorithm. To be honest, I'm not sure. We've stayed pretty steady with big videos in the background, stuff like that we haven't really seen a change at all as far as an up or down.
I'd imagine it not be good for the algorithm, but
But a lot of the big channels out there only post once a week and have always done that. But I don't know if that's because YouTube already knows their algorithm like that. But I'm not stressed about getting the videos out or anything like that, and we get to show more progress. We get to have a little more time to, like yesterday, I mean, we woke up, I don't remember what time we even woke up, but drank coffee and everything, and then took off the Crockers, had breakfast, picked up supplies, animal feed, stuff like that, dropped off supplies, got more supplies, came back, worked, and literally it was dark, and then I was still coming outside.
We had to work with flashlights.
Yeah, like it was an all-day event, and normally I kind of sort of stressed. I'm like, I got to do this, and I need a video out tomorrow, and I got to build tomorrow, so I have to stay up late. It's gonna have to be 2:00 in the morning editing, or wake up at 2:00 in the morning and edit and get it done. And I stress over it, and I'm at the point now where I feel like if we stay consistent enough on here and the Crocker Life, people like you guys that actually like truly like us for who we are, you guys get to see updates. You guys get to see how we're doing for the day, what we're kind of up to. Maybe not the full project we're working on, but you get updates. And then on the Crockers, I think it's just at the point where it'll probably be one video a week, and then but a lot more progress. And I was gonna say, and then maybe it lives. But
yeah, it is crazy to think that we used to put out 3 videos a week.
Before that, I used to do it every day.
What I was gonna say was like 3 videos a week. That was just like building videos where it's, I don't know. I don't think people understand. We say this too much, but how much work that goes into it whenever you're building every single day, and to put out 3 building videos a week is crazy.
Like literally, building is just a job in general. That's literally what people do for a living. Doing the video side of it, that's what I did for a living for years and years and years. That's a whole job in itself. Then you got your, let's call it assistant manager job, that's running and getting all the materials, checking emails, doing the comments, doing all that type of stuff. I mean, again, we said this before, but I'll say it again. I may not like everybody out there on YouTube. I may not mesh with everyone on YouTube. I may not, whatever. But I got respect for people that are out there doing what we do, as far as building and homesteading and stuff like that, because it's not just you build and you call it a day and then you eat, sleep, whatever. It's you have to go get all supplies. You have to first figure out how to build it. So you're researching that and trying to figure out how to build something, and then you're building. Just the whole
production side of it.
Yeah, and then you're trying to
tell the story of it, and each thing while you're building, you also got to be thinking about, okay, what's the vision of the video itself? Like, so you got to be thinking of, all right, I need this angle filmed, I need this, that. It's a lot more that goes into it.
Yeah, and then
we would do that 3 times a week, and then also Coffee with Crockers doesn't really count as working.
And we were doing Crocker Life.
But that's what I was going to say too, and putting out Crocker Life every single day too.
Yeah, and that's hey, you just keep cutting me off. Yeah, y'all note this. The whole 8 minutes, she's cut me off.
Or is it that I'm still talking and you're trying to...
I was originally talking and you cut me off and then you kept going.
See, this is why normally I'm pretty quiet so that
She's frosty this morning.
No, you go.
She didn't get much sleep, so it's going to be a rough day between us today. She's going to be cutting me off all day. What are we saying, baby?
I don't know.
It don't matter what we were saying.
Yeah.
I mean, it does matter, but the fact of doing all that and having to figure out, again, like, as I'm filming this, I don't want to just leave it on a tripod for 30 minutes and then work, and then a lot of y'all say, just do it and speed it up. But honestly, if we did that every video, y'all would get tired of it, and it doesn't really tell a story, and to me, that's like the easy way out. And I'm going to say, I'm not saying that towards anybody else that may do that. It's just for me as a videographer, that's the easy way out. And I want the videos to be as good as I can. And over the last good while, I don't think there's been a couple of videos that I'm like, I put extra effort in, but a lot of them are just like, I just got to get this done. And then I make the video and I edit and I'm like, I don't even want to upload this. I'm not even like truly happy with this video. As far as production side of it, like I wish I could have done more. I wish I would have spent the time to go get the drone and fly it around and tell more of the story, do some cinematic. But I'm like, my back's hurting, trying to build. It didn't go right, so I'm trying to figure this out. And I don't know. I just feel like we're years into this, but we're figuring it out. And we were watching a podcast earlier. It's called Bad Friends. It's Bobby Lee and Andrew Santino, and both comedians. And they were talking to a girl that's on the show, and they're like, don't be scared to fail. Like, get out there, do it. You don't just like succeed. You fail and you fail and you fail and you fail until you don't fail. And so as much as I hate, some of the stuff that we do that we wish we could have done it better or whatever, it's like, look, we were dealing with this going wrong or this going wrong. I don't know. We've talked about it before. Let me finish this real quick. You only fail if you don't keep going. You fail when you stop and you just decide to stop. It's okay to not be top. It's like when we post YouTube videos, they literally will rank it. It's the worst thing ever. I hate it. And you'll post a video and say 10 of 10. And in your last 10 videos, it's doing the worst. Which is great analytic-wise to know, where does it stand? But then it's like, oh my gosh, like, it's been 10 of 10 the last 10 videos. This is terrible. And it beats you up. But it's better than 10 of 10, but you only posted once a month. Or whatever it may be as far as like a content creator or whatever. You only fail if you stop, in my eyes.
Yeah.
What were you saying?
Well, I was going to tie in, but it kind of switched. But
bring it back.
When you were talking about, I guess, just trying and like the difficulties that come up, and it's like also to tie back to like, I'm not that strong. Oh, what's she doing?
They've been coming up here like crazy lately.
There's radio.
Yeah, radio.
Radio.
He's been running up to us, and
he let me touch him yesterday too. It sounded weird, but yeah, we'll go to feed the animals. Radio will come, just run straight towards us, like there's full on sprint.
Yeah,
and then just walk back with us. Like, what are you doing? But yeah, there he is. I forgot what I was saying.
Something about failing. Not
or
giving up.
Yeah, like, so whenever we are building, again, like, I have done this for a while now at this point, I guess, but I'm not good at it. I am awful. I don't have the strength.
Don't say you're awful, baby.
I'm really bad. And it's just literally nothing more discouraging than when you're doing something and you're not good at it.
But you can't get good at something unless you do it.
But you just your whole day is just filled with like doing something that you're awful at, and that you like, even physically, it's like above what you can do, but you're just going and you're still like trying. It's when your whole day's full of defeat, but you're just still pushing forward. I think that's the difference in that why this will be is someday ranch, not never done.
Yeah. I mean, it's more, but it's more of, truly at the end of the day, if I can take it back to when we first met, you never even used a chainsaw.
Yeah.
You weren't allowed to use a chainsaw. Not by me, calm down.
Yeah.
Her dad. But
very concerned for my safety.
Yeah, her whole life. Not just because I was around. I couldn't tell you how many times now we'll be doing something and the gas-powered chainsaw message shows you, "I'm go get my chainsaw." It's not even a question now. It's more of, all right, I'll go get the electric one, and it's stuff like that. Or you guys will see in the video coming up. Try not to tell you too much. It'll be something to where you're already grabbing the tool. You're already ready. You already know the routine of it. You're getting it. You're trying this, and but before, if you've never done it and you don't know, you're just gonna stand there clueless. But now, you may not have the strength to pick up something super heavy, but you're smart enough to know, okay, we're going to need this. How can I prep for it? Or what can I do? Or how we're going to end up picking this up. This is in the way I'm going to move it. So each and every little part that someone can do during it truly helps. And whenever we're at Paragon's working on their ultimate chicken coop, which some people keep saying, tiny, shiny shipping container, I don't know what their name, I forgot, tiny, shiny something, has already done a shipping container conversion, but I haven't seen it. I'm going to go look it up, but I think it's for goats, and I'd be very curious if they did stalls and everything like we're doing. But there was something that we did, and then it'll be coming up in the video, and Chrissy had some concerns about getting it done and this and that, and I said, look, if you film, I will jump in and just work, and we'll knock it out. We'll knock it out. And she's like, are you sure? And I said, yeah, well, we got this. And Jeremy was a little hesitant with some of this stuff, but he'd already did a lot before we got there, a lot, and he was a little hesitant on that before too. And so whenever we started, we all figured out what our role was, and we got it done quick. And the thing is, you know, Danielle's like, well, I can't really lift that much. Well, maybe that's not the strong suit you need right now. Maybe that's not what we're looking for. You know what I mean? It's like you being strong and buff and lifting heavy stuff, that's just not your role. Yeah. You know what I mean? That's not your role in it. And it's when you know you don't know how to do something, but you can figure out your role. It's like at work. If y'all have a job to do, but there's something minor or whatever that no one else wants to do, just pick that up and do it. You know, there's no job that's too big or too small. It's in that role, you step back, and now I hardly can't do anything when we go to Paragons, like, at all. I'm standing around. I'm the one starting to be gopher and grab some stuff and move stuff around, because Jeremy and Chrissy they got it. They got their routine. They know how to do stuff. They just jump in and start doing it. Now I'm standing back and I'm like, what? Okay, I guess I'll go grab this. I'll grab that. And it just shows that just because you don't know how to do one thing or someone else is doing it or whatever, everyone has a role. And I really do think that no matter what size the role is, it's all very important. And it's just like anything. If you see it in movies or whatever all the time, I don't know if it really happens at work, where the boss will be like, coffee, and then the assistant has to run and go get him coffee or whatever. Well, imagine if the boss that's making big decisions had to go get his own coffee. He can't be making big decisions. And so that person getting the coffee, it's not a degrading job. It's you're doing that so he can be making those decisions without getting away. Like, I truly think every job is very important, and it doesn't matter if you know a lot or you don't know, or if you mess up or you fell or whatever. As long as you're doing the job that you know you're supposed to be doing and helping as much as you can, that's the best thing you could do. And everything falls in place, and everything, every person and everything has its own place and time and manner and everything. And I don't know. I don't downplay a job or a task, or you can't do one thing or the other, because what we did yesterday, it would have been a major pain with one of us, just one of us. It would have been a huge headache. It would have been bad. But with both of us kind of doing everything, it went as smooth as it could. I'll say that. We're still learning. It went as smooth as possible, and right before we started, I went and looked at our work. And I was like,
Before we started this.
yeah, this video. I was like, not good, but not bad. You guys will see. But I don't know. I think no matter what, if you just try your hardest and you actually put the effort in and you actually try, I don't think you have anything to worry about. No matter what you're doing, as long as you're trying, I'll bring it back in as far as like YouTube, people doing YouTube. There's people out there that just want instant success. There's people out there that'll do things or whatever. But the fact of the matter is, and this is reality, I know some of y'all have seen this happen, there's channels out there that are getting 500 views a video, and it's consistent. And then one day, their video goes viral, and now they're getting 5,000 views a day because it went viral. But they stayed consistent, they stayed learning, they stayed doing everything they were doing, and it paid off. And some people would probably downplay and talk trash to these people. Oh, you had this little channel. Oh, you're not doing good. Oh, whatever. And then all it takes is that one day to go viral. But now you already know how to do everything. And then now your channel's just crushing.
And that's what we try to tell people too that are starting off YouTube and all that. A lot of people get discouraged and it's like, oh, we're gonna throw in the towel, this and that. Like, don't.
Yeah, our views aren't good enough.
It's like, you're doing great. Like, keep going, keep going.
You just never know when that day will come that it just takes off.
Yeah.
And if you're already used to the grind and you're already used to doing everything you're doing, the only difference on YouTube, there's so many channels on YouTube. We were scrolling this morning. Their content is garbage. I mean, garbage. But their views are insane. And I see people that put out, they look like movies, and their views are garbage. Mm-hmm. So it doesn't, we live in, like, especially when it's YouTube, you're just waiting for that viral video. And as long as you stay consistent and you work hard and you put in the effort and you do all that stuff, one day it will pay off. It may not be tomorrow, it may not be 2 years from now, who knows when. But YouTube is the type that if you're on there long enough, you will eventually have a viral video. And if you stay consistent after that, you have a really good chance of making it on YouTube. Mm-hmm. But most people that don't make it on YouTube is because they gave up or quit, or they thought too highly of themselves to keep it going, or being like, I'm too good of a person to stay with these low views. I'm going to jump off so people don't think I'm stupid or whatever.
YouTube's full of highs and lows.
There is.
You're going to have low views no matter what.
Oh, yeah. Literally yesterday, getting building materials, and the people know we do YouTube. We've gone in there for years and years and years, and they're like, man, how many subscribers you have? And I was like, 300 and something thousand, whatever. They're like, man. And I just want to be like, yeah, but our views aren't that. Like, you know what I mean? Now, right now, we have a video that I guess you can call viral. It's going viral. Hundreds of thousands of views. It's our 1 year time lapse. But then we'll put out a normal video and it'll get 20, 30, 40,000 views. Mm-hmm. There's a big gap. It just depends on what video you put out.
It's the name of the game.
It is. And it's the name of the game in real life, too. Just because maybe you don't know what you're doing today, hey, tomorrow you'll figure it out. Yeah. Just keep going. Just keep going, trying your hardest. And I was talking to Danielle about this not long ago. I didn't know nothing when it came to building. I mean, I didn't know anything with it. I didn't know how to do anything. I did little woodworking stuff in the garage, and that was it. I truly thought it's impossible to build a house. It's impossible. Like, there's no way. It's impossible. And you just start doing it. And it's not going to be good. And it's not going to be good. And it's not going to be good. But you're going to learn and learn and learn. And now I feel very confident. I feel confident to build almost anything. I'm not saying it's going to be the best, but I feel confident doing anything. A barn? We've built 2 barns already. And they're huge. Like, not huge, but they're pretty big. And I never thought that would be possible. But you stay consistent, and you try to learn, and you do, and you do, and you do, and you're going to fail, and you're going to fail, and you're going to fail, but you learn from it, and you keep moving, and you keep going. And it's the same thing as having a small YouTube channel. It's the same thing as having a small business, whatever it may be. You don't know if tomorrow's going to be that big pop. It's that whole picture of someone digging for gold, and the people that stop, one more hit, they would have hit gold. But it's the people that keep going, and it may be further, but they'll eventually get it, and those people will be rich in the end. So I got to poop. So, all right, guys, catch you on the next one. Bye.